Hello everyone and welcome. I'm VelvettB and thanks for joining me today for a speed build. So we are building a gym today, and not only a gym, this is Toane'S gym, and this is from the Bustin Out series in Sims. And yeah, I'm excited to build this. So I had the example there up in the corner to work from. This isn't a game I've actually played, but someone suggested that I could try recreating the builds from that game, and I thought, you know what, that sounds like a really cool challenge. So the only reference I used was this particular picture. So I kind of had to use my imagination a little bit and fill it out, give it a simplify it. That's what I'm trying to say. Simplify it a little bit. So add in that, that Sims 4 flair, because a lot of these builds that you get from EA, the basic builds are that. They're basic, and there's, not a lot to them. But I did really like the layout of this build. Like, it was quite a cool layout to work with. So, I had, quite a good base to work from for this one, which is fun. And I always like building community lots. I don't do it heaps, so it's nice to do something a little bit different from a residential and, stretch my wings a little bit and do a community lot. So that's what we're doing today, and yeah, I thought this was a lot of fun. I like the pool inside. I did get creative with the back area of the build because I couldn't really, there wasn't anything there, or I couldn't see it in the reference that I had, so I just made up what was there, and that's fine. What I did is I laid it out as it was in the picture. So the pool is where the pool is, the fencing is where the fence is, the rooms are as the room is, the windows are where the windows are. So I kept it the same as the reference picture to a point. So once it was sort of built to look like the reference picture, then I kind of expanded on it just to kind of add a bit more life to the build, make it a little bit more realistic, and good for the Sims 4. So hopefully I haven't bollocksed it up for all the Bustin' Out fans out there. I apologise if I have bollocksed it up. I did do my best, I promise. Yeah, so I thought it was going to be really cool, and a fun community lot, which I did base in Oasis Springs, I think, simply because I did build the Dudley's trailer, which is the other Bustin' Out build I've done so far. I did build Dudley's trailer in Oasis Springs as well, and the land grabs are in Oasis Springs, and the land grabs are a big part of the Bustin' Out series from what I understand, so it kind of made sense for me for these builds to be based in Oasis Springs as the sort of the land grab world as such. That's kind of my thinking behind it. So it's quite interesting how this build kind of evolved as we went along. So you can sort of see it's coming together, and I sort of added a little bit of a more modern touch to the exterior by adding sort of the clear panels and stuff to the roof. And I just really like the way that combined with the windows. I thought that looked really cool. And I'll add some more clear panels around the back as well, so just to create like a little seating area around here, so you can see those going in there. You can actually create that effect using the crystal panels from Island Living. They're designed to be on the floor, but you can actually use them on the half wall / platform walls, roofs as well. So yeah, quite handy that. So you can use them as sunroofs as well as having them as flooring, which is fun. So the landscaping, as is the way of, EA builds and that sort of thing, was really simple in the reference that I had. So I did keep it pretty simple, although I did expand on it. As I said, I did kind of like go a rogue on the on the back area because I didn't really have anything there, and I just wanted to fill that space with something cool. So I've created like a little eating area under there. So, it's not just a gym experience, it's a social experience as well. So you can go there and maybe hang out with some buddies, maybe you hire out the back area for a party, something like that. I don't know, might be a little bit of a way to make some extra cash for the gym. Who knows? But yeah, I kept it pretty simple as far as the landscaping goes. I decided to go green rather than keeping it the deserty color. I just thought that looked better, and again, that sort of reflected how it was in the reference picture as well. And yeah, just to use sort of the greenery to, I think, good effect around the place without sort of going overboard. Yeah, I think it worked nicely. I was happy with how it came together. I ended up changing the height of the walls at some point as well. Actually, it's going to be very soon, so you'll see that happen. So that does mean that I will need to go through and change a few things, specifically the windows. So I just create like a little sunken garden area in the back sort of eating area, which I thought was cute. And of course you got like sort of your eating tables and the barbecue there, just where you can, for the Sims convenience. I did like the cheerleading mat because I thought that was something a little bit different and still sporty. And then the basketball court, which was just that one tile too big for the space that I'd allowed it, of course. So I had to just change the size of the little eating area, which is fine. I actually had the space, so it wasn't the end of the world. But yeah, it was kind of like, of course, it's one tile too big. That's difficult. So yeah, but anyway, I got like a cheerleading mat area, I got a basketball area, and I was going to do the rock climbing. Then I remembered the rock climbing thing, it's got electronics on it, so if it rains, it's going to go bzzz and fizzle out. So I was like, right, okay, I'm going to have to put that inside, which meant that I had to change the size of the walls. So this is where the gym gets giant. And you can see I have changed the windows, so we've got like the full length windows still happening throughout. I just switch those over, and I'm going teal on the inside. I couldn't quite tell what the color was on the inside, but it did look like a dark teal to me, so that's what I went with. And I thought that was like, you know, a really nice modern color, and it worked really nicely. And I'm just doing the flooring pattern the same as what was in the example as well. So yeah, that was quite funky to do something different with the flooring. Obviously I didn't have the diving board. Like, why don't we have a diving board in the Sims 4? Like, why? I mean, I know we have like the jumping platform that you get from like Get Together and stuff, but yeah, why on earth do we not have a diving board? Like, that is bizarre to me. It's it used to be one of my favorite things, I think, from Sims 1, is like having a diving board for your pool. And I'm just like, why don't we have a diving board for the pool anymore? It's like the strangest thing. Like, it should be there, right? Should be. Anyway, no diving board, so I just put the ladder in there, which kind of, you know, that makes sense in a gym. If you've got the pool there, it would be pretty no nonsense. Yeah, just a ladder, get in the pool and do your swimming, you know. I put lots of lighting around the place as well, so it does actually really light up at night time. But I did skip over that because it just meant putting lights down. Not the most exciting viewing. So I'm just working on each of the rooms. So the rooms that we're going to have the bathroom, which is going to have the toilet, a little diaper changing area, and the counters for washing your hands, sinks. There's like a sink in each of the little toilet areas, but I did like extra counters as well. And I used to use the get to work stuff. It's actually quite handy for community lots, the get to work items. Like, you know, you've got the paper towels and the hand sanitizer and like the cameras and bits and pieces like that. So that's quite a handy pack for doing a community lot, I find, anyway. And you're just using those little base game signs that we got not so long ago on the doors and whatnot around the sinks. So just creating like a little shower area there in the bathroom, and then that's a little diaper area, feeding station area, and then just some the Home Chef Hustle counters with some sinks going in there, and the Love Struck mirrors, which I absolutely love. So that's sort of like the bathroom area, and then the next area is actually going to be combined shower room, locker room. So it just took me a little bit of fussing around just to work out which locker I was going to use. And I think I ended up using the growing together ones and then dividing those out and then putting the self-contained little showers in there. So, you know, they should still have enough privacy to be in the shower room with maybe more than one sim. I hope, anyway. So, yeah, shower room, locker room, which makes sense if, like, there's a pool in there and they want to get in the pool and then have a shower and get changed, blah, blah, blah. So the next room is a sauna room, which I thought would be really cool. Obviously, we have that sauna from Spa Day, so I used that to good effect to create, like, a little sauna steam room for them. You know, hot muscles, they want to get them relaxed or maybe get the steam on, whatever they like. But, yeah, they can sit in there and have a nice steam. And in the original build, because I don't know what was in that room in the original build. I think it was empty, so I just put whatever I wanted in that. And then in this room here, there was the kitchen. So there's like a little kitchen area, which again, that could extend to the outside if they wanted to go eat outside as well. And then this area here just kind of had like storage stuff, but I decided to change that and put in a yoga area slash meditation area. I thought that made kind of more sense than not really having anything there. It's like, you know what, I'm going to use that space. So I did. I extended on the little office area, just added like a little bit more of a waiting area, added some stereos around a place and a trophy case, and then over in our boxing slash workout area, just stereo. We've got the all the protein shake powders and, you know, all that sort of thing. And then I'm just finishing off around the pool area there. So I found like all these little, you know, you got these good little signs with Love Struck. So I used some of those signs from that pack and a few other little bits and pieces. I used the lockers that we got with Love Struck. They're not lockers, they're cleaning cupboards. So I thought that made sense to have a cleaning cupboard. And just finishing off the pool area there. And hey, look at that, we are done. So this is how the build came out. So I did add like a few little bits and pieces, like a little mailbox, a parking meter, a ground sign as well to the outside. But otherwise, I think I kept everything else as is. Added a couple of seats around the back as well, so they could sit there. Oh, and swings. I put a swing set there. If you take the kids along to the gym and they need some entertainment, you just like go outside and play, and they can be on the basketball court or on the swings. So they've got some entertainment as well. And then you've got like your little entry office area going into your workout area. So you got your hot tub, your weights, your boxing area, your rock climbing, your treadmills. So you got everything that you could possibly want there, really. And then going into the pool area, as you can see, the Sims are enjoying that. And then meditation area, which is an area that I kind of made up just because there was nothing really there. So that made sense to me to make, you know, just add something there. And then this is going into the bathrooms, and then that's into the shower locker room. And then that goes into our sauna rooms, you know, very peaceful and chill, relaxing after your hard workout. And just like the kitchen area, pretty plain. It just made sense to me that that would be plain. You wouldn't really have so much clutter there. And that is our build. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have had fun with that, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.